Is it something he eats? Even if Russian and Ukrainian troops remain locked in terrible, severe dead end on fronts. Invasion of Moscow seems to be a vicious shadow war, like poisonous shadow war behind scenes for 644 days. Latest sacrifice: Mariana Budanova, the wife of Kirillo Budanov, the deadly and provocative military intelligence chief of Ukraine. Ukrainian intelligence spokesman told reporters. Budanova, who lives in the hearing center of his husband, survived the heavy metal poisoning this week. Experts say that the incident has shown that Russia has reached the castle of a high-level Ukrainian official. He's boasting his mastery as an assassin. Alexander Vindman, former senior officials of Ukraine and Russia in National Security Council, told the USA Today, a microcosm of bigger problem with this war. Of course, when he comes to family members, it's a little bad. Ukraine's killing Chief Lieutenant General Kirillo Budanov is sitting on top of his country's elite. As leader of GUR military intelligence agency, he and his colleagues terrorized Russian ships Black Sea with surface drones and killed 30 enemy officers. A single missile strike sea center of Russia, Crimea, which was forcibly annexed by Russia 2014. Sometimes he rejected the role in dozens incidents that attempted drone strikes to Budanov, Moscow and other targets with blinking, and an assassination Russian submarine commander who was watched through the deadly Ing pro-war nationalist blog writer's daughter, killing car leading creamy propagandist's daughter. An unusual habit for an intelligence chief is mocking the Russian forces on social media. Budanov influences information and operations of Russians by publishing idea that Russians can be reached anywhere, trying to enter Russians' decision-making process and heads, he said. According to Vindman and other reports, Commander, who was accepted as a possible election for the defense minister earlier this year, was target of a dozen Russian assassination attempt. In the day, the Kremlin was accidentally injured in a missile strike. Vindman, a retired army colonel who served as a taskman at U.S. Embassy in Moscow, said, Budanov will say that it is the number one target, and probably first 3 to 5 targets. Plutonium, nerve agents and fatal chemicals. Russian and Ukraine intelligence services are the grandchildren of the Soviet period KGB. In recent years, Russian spies have been allegedly targeted by radioactive isotopes, deadly nervous agents and toxins, including radioactive isotopes in the Ukraine, UK and elsewhere. Unlike Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who was hunted by Russian hit team on opening days of February 2022 invasion, he lives and works under a security practice at base near Budanov Dnipro River. From shoulder fuel surface to air-to-air corridors ranks corridors outside darkened office. During a few meetings with the USA Today during the war, 37-year-old spymaster had a rifle